shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours, this great team, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. From pitch to life, we go for the lead. Keep shining bright.
Check now. You can.
The table topper was struggling out to come forward to play another test of the last home game for the year 2025 before rounding off their 2025 season for the year 2025 away from home against House of Prayer. But as it stands now, it's the last home game for the year 2025 against the Emuren FC side, who as well had not really been having outstanding performance all through this season. They've only recorded 2 wins initially from their 9 previous matches coming into their match week 11 fixture. They sit 13th on the log table against the table topper who are unstoppable at the moment, Grassrunners FC side. All eyes will be on Adesoya Bolowatife alongside Adelabu Timilei to lead off the attack and guzzle it up to end their 2025 on their home soil for a better start of this campaign. Goalkeeper for today's game for the Grassrunners FC side is Ahmed Saeed. Emmanuel Wanze from the right hand side. Captain of the side, Shamsuddin Isiaq from the left. And the two centre-back pairing in the centre-back role is Godwin Totomi alongside Mark Agbejo. In the middle of the area is David Otugo, Razak Labade, Bolowatife, Adesoya. And 3 centre-forward is Musa Lasizi, Timilei Adelabo, and Abdullahi Agbejo to lead the attack for the Grassrunners FC side. For the away team for today's game, Emuren FC, they have their goalkeeper Lukuya Joseph as their trusted number 1 choice goalkeeper for today's game. Buruku Daniel with 19 jersey, Sadiq Oyewale with 23, Pamba Emmanuel with 5 jersey, Ikwe Sunday with 15, Ajari Ibrahim with 10, Razak Kende with 4, Anyembe Simon with 18 jersey, Mustafa Salahuddin with 7, Agada Samuel with 14, and Ahmed Aliu with 6 jersey to start and complete the starting lineup for the Emuren FC. Another time to start the big signal. The Grassrunners FC side will have a time wall of a better delivery. Referee kick start with Emuren FC. Licks us in attack to start this journey over 90 minutes. A lot of expectation on the side who stay top of the table after seeing House of Prayer walloped Eagle Stars yesterday in their match week 11 to close the gap with Grassrunners to reduce that to 3 points. And it's a must win for the table topper at the moment, who needs to win and finish off the year 2025 away from home against House of Prayer. And see how they can just wrap year 2025 up. On paper, you surely predict an easy win for the Grassrunners FC side. We may just witness a shocker. Nothing seems impossible in football. There is nothing that comes out to be impossibility. There is nothing that comes out to be impossible, because we've seen a lot of shocker impossibility become possibility. Emuren made sure they had, and as well stop the unbeaten run in the last 7 previous matches played. They've won 7 matches consecutively in a row. Grassrunners FC side, if they get this right, it's going to be their 8th win in a row. It's a save made by goalkeeper, second time again inside the first 60 seconds. 2 attempts from the Grassrunners FC side. Papara. Let's have a reminder. 1x. It's a corner. Shaking of head there from Kenny Agbejoye as well. He's actually right in charge of the video coverage for today's game. Agbejoye will have to restart to eat. That's a good cheese. Adelaide will have to drop to restart with one save before the arrival of the ball. Ishak already sleeps. Perfect with confidence of football. Seems to be having the right to just control the right of this game. Adesanya want to flex forward. No foul is given by referee. Wings back by Adesanya himself. And it's still not the best loop of pass to locate his own main man up front. It's going to be a busy time for the goalkeeper in goal for the Emuren FC side. Lukuya Joseph, who is aware he's playing against a very good attacking mindset team, the Grassrunners FC side. So there is full concentration surely will be needed in this game to get things right to save Emuren FC from conceding more goals. Emmanuel Owanze, the right back, cross is still well dealt with by goalkeeper. A lot of action had been done well by goalkeeper so far in the first 3 minutes of this game. Emuren will have a time to come forward, but that is a foul seen by referee for Emuren FC's free kick. Goal kick. Godwin will have to come forward. Tim Lane. Touch over with the right back man. Nwanze. Chisholm will have to draw back as well to get passes from the centre back to fix his players up front. No ball there from Adelabo, who may want to shoot himself. This time he's well blocked. No way given for the little magician. Now it's the turn of Emuren to come forward now. That man, energetic, the engine room in the centre back of the Grassrunners FC side, with his body posture and physique, a big advantage in the back line. Godwin and Totomi. She's on to Bolu. Excellently done. Emuren seems to be getting themselves right now to play as well, having that confidence to come forward. Actually, it will be a foul, but lucky not to be booked by referee Adi Sawyer. Not a usual player, always been booked by centre referees. With soft tackling. Sending an apology to the player down. And Yebe Simon. Free kick this time we'll be taking Ipe Sunday. Ipe Sunday may wants to go for goal from this range. Only had a level to Similane forming the wall to block that free kick. And not the best of free kick taken there by Ipe Sunday. It was disappointing for a goal kick. Let's look at Chisholm. Adesanya. Adelabo with a flip. Still not the best of pass there from Adelabo trying to feed back Adesanya, but it's another foul committed by the Grassrunners FC player for a free kick. Really doing well, trying to recover back, to draw back through that midfield road to receive passes. Ball into space, and it's going straight to goalkeeper's hand. Still calmly approaching this game with the best of football tactics. Both sides are still having that best of feelings, that there is still something to get from this game. Emuren are still holding Grassrunners at the moment, the table topper. First 8 minutes of this game, numbers of shot on target from the Grassrunners FC side, which was dealt with well by Lukuya Joseph. Emuren, with their tactics of football and pattern in this game, seems to be coming into this game with a point. If they get a point in this game, they will surely celebrate it like a victory. For a side who is as well trying to survive relegation to finish bottom table, but they sit 13th on the log table. Eagle Stars sit 15th. One up yesterday heavily by 7 goals to 0 against House of Prayer. That's another excellent ball from Adesanya. It's still no way. They have almost 7 players of the Emuren always in that backline position when Grassrunners FC are ready to attack. And that's to show They play this game with much of a tactics defensive game. With least two of the players committed up front to join the attack. They really play more defensive game than attack in the start of this game. Fine crossing! That was just a flip of the best moment that comes really close. Too high for Mustafa Salahuddin. And that was Emuren's best moment so far inside the first 10 minutes. They were close to shut the heart of the Grassrunner. It's a flip of a cross, too high for Salahuddin Mustafa. And that surely will be a shocker for Grassrunners FC to concede inside the first 10 minutes of this game. They really come so close. We chose their best chance so far. They almost shocked the heart of the Grassrunner. But they were very lucky. It was too high for Salahuddin Mustafa. Grassrunners are trying to make an instant response to that shocking move with the foul. No to go cheese them for Grassrunners FC's free kick. Instruction there from the club president of the Grassrunners, who is not still satisfied with the boys' performance. Bring a Adbejoye. Football philanthropist. Has really been given the best of opportunity for players well discovered, talented from the Grassrunners FC teams to be given opportunity outside Nigerian football to various European countries. With some of these starting 11 as well, almost 50% of these squads will be traveling for trial next year. So, Adesanya, Godwin Totomi, Shegun Taufik, who is already having a done deal with the club in Europe. Adelabo is down to suffer the referee liking. The center referee overlooked that. He's not interested in pointing to the spot. It goes Stanley Obasi. He's the CEO of the Classics View. Not in charge of the broadcast for today's game. Big name in the media industry of Nigerian football, who had really been showing his creativity to promote grassroots football and Nigerian football as a whole for viewers and fans across the globe to have access to watch grassroots football live and to be given an opportunity. He had really been achieving this for a long time since the establishment of the Classic Sport View. Since taking charge as head of media for the Grassrunners FC team, there have been a positive changes, making sure there is development in the media aspect, given the best of media support, his own creativity and exposure. I think he's well spent time with Shooting Stars Football Club of Ibadan. A little time spent in Portugal as well. We traveled with. Back to the field of play with 30 minutes of action, and it's still goalless between Grassrunners FC and Emuren FC. Where the home side are still pushing heavily for the opening goal. The visitors as well were very close from a wonderful cross from Sadiq Oyewale trying to locate Mustafa Salahuddin, which was too high for the centre forward. And that was just the only best chance of the game so far for Emuren FC. Grassrunners had been penetrating up front to open the scoring in this game. Still well dealt with by goalkeeper Lukuya Joseph. Still standing right in goal to make sure they keep denying Grassrunners FC from scoring. For how long will he be able to keep on the consistency and form in these 90 minutes? Only time will tell, because there is still plenty of time to play. Godwin. Otugo. Good run. And he's well intercepted by the defender. Will rightly do that for a corner. Grassrunners FC's first corner of the game. As they keep penetrating up front, mounting on the pressure on the back line of the Emuren FC set for the goal. Lovely backheel pass again, trying to locate Emmanuel Owonze. They've been scoring all through halftime in their 5 previous matches now. They've scored all before halftime. But at the moment, Emuren seems to be proving difficult and hard to get by the Grassrunners FC side, as they're having gathering numbers of players surrounding them in the back line to stop the run of attack of the Grassrunners FC side. That was really close. I guess it was Godwin and Totomi with a strong head to the ball. Was so close. It's caught away from home against Quara FA from a well-taken free kick. Almost close to score his second goal of the season. With a fine strong heading, the back line had really been that stopper, that engine room in the back line of the Grassrunners FC this season, forming that leadership in the 4-back line, and the big man in that centre-back role of the Grassrunners almost close to score his second goal of the season. That was really close as well to score the breakthrough of this game, as the Emuren FC side seems to be proving that difficulty to get in this game. Once it really comes for free. Godwin to me again. We'll have to try to flip another attack forward. This time it's too much. And it's well, guys. That strike is not getting right this time again. It goes wide. Emuren surely will be satisfied with the way they've been able to hold Grassrunner in this game, as they've really tried everything possible to choke their defense line. They've assembled well with numbers of players surrounding the attack of the Grassrunners in this game, not really giving them that breathing space to operate. Once they did well to manage himself to release for Adelabo. No way given for the young little magician. Foul on Adelabo Timileyin for Grassrunners FC's free kick. Coach Barrett monitoring the affairs of this game very well to make sure his side score for us before halftime. He's calmly passing instructions as well to the boys, including the team manager of the team as well, who is standing toes on the touchline. And he's safely captured well by goalkeeper Joseph. Next 12. Not the best of ball there from last season, Musa. Stanley Obasi, well recognized figure the media aspect of Nigerian football. Man who is much more good in terms of taking action pictures. Been a lot of controversy on one of his 2 pictures taking. Some of the 2 referees were captured, which had really gone viral. Really good picture gone viral for a lot of comments, which was even recognized and posted by the famous content creator and media man, social media aspect, who is a well-recognized influencer to the head nut. Who as well recognized that as a big job done by Classic, who is the head of media of the Grassrunners, including Kenny Agbejoye, who is in charge of the coverage of this game. There is a big shot for a penalty, but the referee is going all the way around for Grassrunners FC's free kick. There was a loop of noise there from the Emuren FC player who was shouting and screaming to the referee face, wanting the penalty. The referee not interested in making that call. It's one of the most experienced referee, young, talented, experienced, who is as well a top referee officiating Nigerian Premier Football League, Stephen Idowu, in charge of this game. He was in charge of what it was against Queen Khalifa, and coming as well to showcase what he knows how to do best as a centre referee officiating grassroots football involving Grassrunners FC and Emuren FC for the match week 11 fixture of the Youth League Cup 2025-2026 season. 21 minutes gone so far, still no goal to separate these 2 sides. Grassrunners will still be asking themselves questions how Emuren had really been proving stubborn in this game. I say not ready to concede, doing everything possible to hold the attacking force of the Grassrunners, not to give them that breathing space to operate. And they still surviving all the setup from the Grassrunners in this game. Kenny as well is still in this belief with 21 minutes of action. These boys are here to score. Quick Perez still in belief that these boys are still yet to score. I say are still giving themselves one of the best of football, approaching this game with different tactics. And once with a fine cross! It is unstoppable! Big credit to the man who provided that goal. It's a lovely well-delivered cross from Emmanuel Iwonse. It deserves that big credit. It's a well-delivered cross, a well-tapped, measured cross. Just accept that as one of the best provider of crosses. Emmanuel Iwonse located Musa Lasisi, will finish it up. This time around, it wasn't easy for goalkeeper to stop. A well-measured, tapped cross there from Emmanuel Iwonse would deliver a perfect assist. And it's well wrapped there by Musa Lasisi with a fine heading into the back of the net to put it onside, a 1-goal lead, which they've really been waiting for a very long time. And they finally get into the point man, Musa Lasisi. All credit as well to Emmanuel Iwonse with a well-delivered cross. It was the provider of the goal. 90% of the credit goes to the right back. We delivered a perfect cross, well measured to his own teammates. And Musa Lasisi finished everything well to execute into the back of the net and finds the breakthrough finally for the home side. Ahmed Shahid needs to be careful, no pressure on the goalkeeper so far from the run of attack of Emuren, who had not been able to strike for goal so far in this game. No shot on target so far from Emuren. Another mistake from the defender of the Emuren FC side. Another cross is good from Emmanuel. Grassrunners will still remain top of the table with his scoreline now. Oh, what a perfect response that would have been from the Emuren FC side. Good dazzling of ball, trying to run into space, trying to show his skills again to break the defense line. Got away from 1-2 player with his right strike of ball, trying to dribble past the defender. And it's another heavy strike, this time from Agata Samuel. Coming back by Virgil Mark. Good pass there from we call for Isaac attention, and Isaac did not get the right pass. It's a lovely, long measure pass from Peru. He caught the attention of Isaac before releasing the pass. I was expecting a good response as well from Isaac. Unable to get the right. A relief at the moment for the home side. Into the double space leg of the Emuren FC player to show that skill. Foul committed for free kick. Club president of the Grassrunners as well, turning himself to a coach. They have not really been resting since the start of this game, trying to pass instruction to the boys, motivating them to do better. He wants these boys to be uncatchable, unstoppable from this Youth League Cup to still remain top of the table. Foul save by referee for Emuren, free kick. 27 minutes gone. Ahmed Aliu is the player down for the Emuren FC. And the ball is long forward, and it's still midst of calculation of ball from the three players of the Emuren inside the box 6 of the Grassrunners, but the flag is still off for an offside. Gregory Mark. It's a good cheese, huh? Lack of communication of ball. a throw for Emuren. They still capturing at every moment in this game. They've been able to have answers to the questions of the backline of the Emuren, who had really been proving stubborn in the last 29 minutes of this game. But thanks to Musa Lassizi, from a wide release of cross there from Emmanuel Uwoze, who provided one of the best assists of the season. It's a goal Musa Lassizi will watch over and over again. And a better way to wrap up his 2025 Youth League Cup on their home soil before traveling away from home on Tuesday to play House of Prayer. Half an hour football played already. It's still the table topper with leads by goal to nil against the side who is battling relegation. They see 13th on the log table with 6 points gathered so far. They've won 2, they've lost 7. 6 points from initial 27 points. But they have opportunity to break forward now. That should be a call of a foul. The referee waits play on, and the foul will be given finally. A big recovery of ball once again, excellently done by the engine room in the back line of the Grassrunners FC side. Godwin Itotomi, Adesoya Bolowatife is booked for the challenge on the Emuren FC player. A player unusual to be booked by center referee. Committing a foul in a very deadly position now for Emuren FC to strike for goal to bring themselves back in this game for the needed equalizer. But yet to test goalkeeper Ahmed Said in goal so far. Second choice goalkeeper for today's game for the Grassrunners FC is David Animashaun. Razak Kende, who wants to go for goal from this free kick alongside his own teammate. They have 2 players of the Emuren in front to take the responsibility of this free kick. For another opportunity to possibly test goalkeeper Ektepour. Save from goalkeeper Ektepour. Horrible show! Goalkeeper really messed up himself. And Emuren FC bring themselves back in this game surprisingly. It's a poor goalkeeping there from goalkeeper Ahmed Said, who had not been tested really in this game. First time he's been called to action. It's a poor reaction there from Ahmed Said. And finally give that relief of joy for Emuren, who scored against the table topper. And that surely will be a big relief for them with 13 minutes to still play. And the goalkeeper as well in disbelief. Poor reaction there from the goalkeeper. It wasn't a very heat one. Not a powerful strike from that free kick. And the reaction from the goalkeeper seems to be silly. And bring Emuren FC back alive in this game to get himself the equalizer on the back level. Time of a better net, and they are filling it with better gap. Emuren seems to be waking up from sleep now, as that equalizer will give them confidence that there is still something to possibly get from this game. 1-1 as it stands, and there is still possibility of witnessing more goals as well. We had numbers of goals scored yesterday from the 2 matches played. 7 goals to the banks of House of Prayer over Eagle Star, where they defeated Eagle Star by 7 goals to 0. It was 6 goals thriller between AMG and Bucknell FC, where AMG defeated Bucknell by 4 goals to 2. That was 13 goals recorded total in the 2 matches played yesterday. And as it stands for today's game, it's 1-1 with 34 minutes of action, with Addison Abolo down at the moment for the Grassrunners FC side. From the range, Emuren FC get themselves an equalizer. Grassrunners have an opportunity from a quarter of a free kick as well. Gabriel Totomi may want to step forward to take. Free kick given. Adesanya wants to take a free kick himself. It's a long range. And it's just easy for goalkeeper to catch. He's still putting to a better demonstration of ball to attack forward now with Adelabu Timile. Space forward, excellently done. There is a foul from the flag of the assistant referee, which called for an attention on Adelabu Timile, which was a challenge from the Emuren FC player. Free kick quickly taken. Adelabu seeking support from his own teammate. Not still the best ball flips forward. And Emuren returns back to attack. There are numbers of players who will join in attack this time now from the left-hand side. And they have desperate to come forward. That's a lovely skill show. No foul is given. Referee waste play on ball advantage. Adesanya now who wants to run into space now. Decides to release another perfect pass for Adelabu. And this time it's Detri 12 by goalkeeper who will calm the pressure to receive that from Adelabu. There's an opportunity to come forward. Everyone is still looking for a way to break. Excellently stopped. Tukuchiza. They'll try everything possible to bring themselves right back in front again, possibly before halftime, as they still penetrating, knocking on the door of the Emuren FC backline, who are not yet ready to open the door for the second time for the Grassrunners FC to score the second goal to restore back the lead for themselves. 6 minutes to play to the 4:45 of this game, plus the little stoppage time before halftime. It's 1-1 between Grassrunners FC and Emuren FC. A surprising scoreline nobody saw coming. They defeated Ikorodu City FA with a big margin. Defeated Bucknell FC. Defeated Vinod FA. At the moment, the team who are battling relegation are holding the table topper just to the right of their desk. I bet you will have to restart with Godwin, who gallantly return it back to push for attack up front. Comes with another long ball. That is nothing to show for Emuren Chokic. Well controlled there by Gregory Mark. Well, stop again. The stop draw by the back line of the Grassrunners FC side. Emuren are still as well not losing hope to possibly put themselves in front. First time in this game. Short throw to the playmaker Ajadi Ibrahim in the middle. That's another cracking challenge, and it's going to be a yellow card against to Otugo Chisholm. A quick call of the medics on the player down, and Otugo Chisholm who goes into the referee booking to become the second player of the Grassrunners FC in this game to be booked after Adesanya Boluwatife had been booked earlier. Otugo Chisholm makes the third player of the Grassrunners, Razak Labode, alongside Adesanya booked earlier. And Otugo Chisholm as well joins the like of Adesanya and Razak to become the top player of the Grassrunners in this game to be booked by a referee, as they asked to finding it difficult against Emuren FC, who had lost 7 games before now and only won 2 games so far. Free kick Emuren FC from the right reverse angle. Well delivered, dealt with well by Godwin. Will have to sacrifice the body. Strong hand to the ball. Release now for Adesanya, who is running like a mosquito. Running like a mosquito who had no wings to fly again. Running like a cockroach. something really chasing him. He'll have to run for his life. That is how Adesanya run forward to attack for the Grassrunners FC side, unable to fix his own teammate. We're already approaching first 1-5 of this game with 44 minutes of football. Big 1-2 go. Trying to create space for his own teammates. Release for Emmanuel. MD11. Good run into space once again from the young man. And he's still wrongly done again for a goal kick. Seconds to 45 of this game. That's what the little additional time will be. 1-1 as it stands. Hector, retrieve ball. Good pass forward now. This may be promising. 45 minutes played already into stoppage time of this halftime now. Adesanya must be careful. He's already been booked by a referee. And it's going to be for Emirates corner. Good set piece of football play. They're not really bad as well in this game. Emuren, for a game before the kickoff of this game, you surely predict an easy win of a poor right football approach for the Grassrunners, but we're really seeing a different ball game entirely from the Emuren FC, who had really come all out to as well attack the Grassrunners FC in this game. As they really not been panicking this game to play. It's going to be a yellow card as well to the Emuren player on the foul on Adelabu Timilane. 1 minute play from the initial stoppage time of this halftime. A surprise scoreline for the Grassrunners FC side, who still can't believe they've still been held by the Emuren FC to a 1-1 draw. So the side will stay top of the table for this NUT Cup 2025-2026 season. And that takes that to halftime. A disappointing halftime display for Grassrunners FC side. A satisfied performance for Emuren, will surely be satisfied and appreciate the performance all through halftime. A disappointing show for goalkeeper Ahmed Saeed, who had a silly shot of the ball, poor goalkeeping, gave it as a gift for Emuren FC side, will bring themselves. They say thank you to goalkeeper with that gift of horrible show, which was well capitalized on. And to halftime break for the match week 11 fixture of this NUT Cup 2025-2026 season, match week 11, number 3. It is Grassrunners FC 1. Emuren FC 1. What's right? We see you for the second 45 minutes, and don't go anywhere. play from the Grassrunners FC side. It's still been looking highly good to the team who still stay top of the table. Still battling it against Emuren FC side. We are making life look difficult at the moment for the Grassrunners FC side. But where he stands now, they need to just act fast with the second 45 minutes of this game to seal it off their game and fight for the 3 points with 45 minutes to still play. Demonstrating well to see. They have 45 minutes to fight for the 3 points and get themselves the job done. There's a player down for the Emuren FC at the moment. Catch by goalkeeper who needs to get himself right back in form. He's another outstanding goalkeeper so far this season for Grassrunners FC side, Ahmed Saeed. He'll have to reshape himself back and get his form back as being trusted to be number 1 choice for Grassrunners FC side. Fine ball in again. Mac inside the box 6. It goes side netting. Decided to go for goal himself, and at the end it was a side netting one, but at the moment there is a player down for Emuren FC. The referee have to call upon the medics to attend to. Guess it's Ikpe Sunday. He's still being carefully attended to by the medics of the team. No substitution yet from the 2 teams. The 2 teams head coach are carefully monitoring the bench to possibly make that positive changes into this game. The player being attended to is still struggling for fitness to be okay. Agata Samuel is an injured player at the moment for the Emuren FC. Free kick, Emuren. Five minutes played so far to the start of the second half. We still have a balanced scoreline where both sides are still sharing the scoreline as it stands. There's a challenge here by the assistant referee flag on Adelabu Timilane. Free kick, it will be for Grassrunners. Free kick from the right hand side. I want to say sweeps it in. Big chance. Late move of ball there from the centre back, which sees his attempt at the end blocked well by the Emuren FC player, which had nothing to worry goalkeeper and the defender have to do that man duty. The living only Shamsuddin Isiaq alongside Otugo Chizom in the back line. And all players committing themselves up front from this free kick. Adesanya with the free kick. And it's still too high by Agbajoy Abdullahi. Eddie Tagoye will have to look into his bench, the head coach of the Grassrunners, to possibly make some changes. Trying to introduce one or two creative midfielders and a possible centre forward. Which Abdullahi Agbajoy had really been struggling up front to play in this game. Labadi Raza. Agbajoy, no way given for Abdullahi. Retrieved quickly by Isiaq. And it's still too much of a pass from the left back, who had not really been operating well in this game. There is another player down at the moment from the back territory of the Emuren FC. If it hangs this way, Emuren surely will celebrate this like a victory. And there is going to be another attention on the player down for Emuren FC inside their home territory. Emuren are preparing to make substitution. And it's going to be the introduction of Hudo Gotspower. Grassrunners FC as well are preparing to make triple substitutions. Hudo Gotspower is introduced by Emuren. No foul on Otugo. Triple substitution to be made by the Grassrunners FC side is going to be the introduction of Mubarak Dayabu alongside Agbajoy Papi, with the introduction of Aliu Ozay. The substitutions are ready. Mubarak Dayabu is the last stage of the game for Shamsuddin Isiaq. Abalai Agbeje makes way for Agbeje Papi. First impact. And it's a strike there from Papi. His first impact with just seconds of his introduction. Agbeje Papi had changed his hairstyle. It's a new court. Centre forward is having a new hairstyle to change his look. Hopefully that will as well be part of his encouragement to do better up front. Diabo. Godwin. Cheatham. Lovely skill, excellently done by Adesanya, who did absolutely well. One of the ones that will finish this game as the captain of the side for the Grassrunners after the departure. The replacement of Shamsuddin Isaac will finish this game from the bench. Not still well managed there by Adelabu Similarly, who will struggle the pass there from Emmanuel. Carried well by the defender to make it easy for his goalkeeper to catch. Shooting forward to attack. No way given. Emuren are making lives look difficult for the Grassrunners FC at the moment. They're still holding the tabletop up to a 1-1 draw at the moment with 59 minutes of football play. Grassrunners are still finding way through to this game to just get themselves the second goal to restore back the lead for themselves and put themselves in front second time in this game. Diabo Mubarak, Aliu Uzaid, and it's still no way for the newly introduced player as well to go past. Numbers of players being sacrificed in the back line of the Emuren to stop all the run of attack of Grassrunners in this game. Goal kick, Emuren. They stop a ball with a control this time. This might be promising to run into space and attack forward. Flip is chased by Diabo. very careful not to make a silly mistake that might just be costly. Adelabu fix Adesanya. One touch back, sends it back to Adelabu. There is no foul seen by referee. But wants Adelabu to rise up and let play continue. 30 minutes plus to still play. It's still 1-1 as it stands. Otugo Chizo makes the player down at the moment for the Grassrunners FC side, with the referee who have to call upon the medics. I guess it's not something serious on the midfielder at the moment. Active names as well from the medics of the Grassrunners FC side. Calling up to the TUT. Make sure they have the proper attention to injured players of the Grassrunners FC side. To Gentle Lady. Gentle guy as well, in charge of the medics of the Grassrunners. Adesanya now will fleet forward now. Strong in the hands. Hussein hits the post. That was really close for Ali Hussein. And the post to the rescue, the 9, the substitute to put Grassrunners second time in front in this game. It's a lovely well release of pass from Adesanya. Stops the arrival of Ali Hussein, who strike without thinking twice. And hits the post. Unlucky Ali Hussein. That should have been his second goal for Grassrunners in this game. Lovely well release of a short pass there from Adesanya. Will release a perfect ball for Ali Hussein, who strikes well, direct right. Takes by the dive from goalkeeper with his whole stretch of body. Was saved by the post. But that will have been Grassrunners' second goal of this game. It's going to be the last test of the game for Otugo Chizo, who is now going to be making way for Umbadania. Another electrifying midfielder in the middle of the area for the Grassrunners FC side. With more recovery and tackling. I call him the new discovered Nigeria N'Golo Kante. The French international. Oof! Emuren almost. No way, keeper. Razak! becoming more interesting in the second half of this game as Emuren are still carefully holding this game to 1-1 draw. A result and a scoreline they will surely celebrate and as well appreciate if it ends this way. Not just to the best of results and scoreline as well for Grassrunners to end their year 2025 home game for this Henry Cup 2025-2026 season, the last of the year 2025 before continuing from year 2026, continuation of the fixtures. But to the wrap of year 2025, their home game against Emuren, they're finding it difficult to wrap it up and they've still been pegged to a 1-1 draw at the moment. To a side who had not really been having a convincing season and making lives look difficult at the moment for the team who stay bottom table 13 position against the team who stay top of the table, Grassrunners. No way he's capable, and that will be for the corner. Fine cross heat, and he's straight to goalkeeper's hand. Flips another long ball forward to the right hand side. Intercepted well, and that will be for Emuren's draw. Everybody in the stadium in disbelief at the moment what the scoreline is still really looking like. There is a player down inside the yard area of the Grassrunners FC side. It's the Emuren FC player. He's down at the moment from the Emuren FC side with 17 minutes of football played. Yellow card to the Emuren FC player for time wasting tactics. fine crossing. And that will be no problem for goalkeeper from the head in there from Adelabo Timilane, which goes easy for goalkeeper to catch. The foul is seen by referee. Free kick. Possibly wants to shoot for goal from his long range. He's blocked by the wall for Emuren throw. They dwell forward, and goalkeeper has to come quickly to claim. The confidence of football approach. Adelabu, Adesoya, Godwin, Emmanuel. The need to keep the spirit of victory alive. Adesoya, Adelabu once again. They are looking for their options and opportunity to strike. No foul is given by referee. Adesoya did excellently well. He may wants to shoot for goal himself. It's saved well by goalkeeper. It's another fine cross by follow-up. They should score. Lack of communication of ball between the two players of the Grassrunners FC side. And they only just want to take the glory. They were already lost in thought. Not really aware where exactly he wants to kick that ball, and sees that opportunity wasted again. Chance that was. It's another fine save by goalkeeper who had really been brilliant in this game. Emuren will have to try to come forward once again to attack and dagger to the heart of the Grassrunners base corner. They're going to hang their party to wrap year 2025 for the last home game of the year 2025 before continuing in the year 2026. It's the last home game for the year 2025 for the NUT Cup. Before they round it up, went from home against House of Prayer on Wednesday. Free kick Grassrunners with quarter of an hour to still play before full time. Where will they see the goal to get themselves the 3 points in this game? With almost numbers of players always assembled in the back line of the Emuren. Godwin! And that surely will give them a relief of victory. And the centre back have surely given them that glory to restore back the lead for them and possibly get this job done for the needed 3 points. And it's a big centre back to come to the rescue. It's a big disappointment for the Emuren FC, with numbers of players already falling down in disbelief. But they keep protesting and appealing to the centre referee. There was an initial foul on the player down. But that doesn't matter at the moment because the goal had already been given by the centre referee. And it's Grassrunners FC will lead now by 2-1, thanks to their big man in the centre back role. Godwin Utotomi will restore back the lead with just 14 minutes to still play. It's gone away from home against Kwara FA. And once again, in the day that really matters most, Eddie Tagoye have to appreciate and shake the hands of Godwin, saying thank you very much for saving me today. Big disappointment for Emuren, who have done excellently well with almost 90% of the starting lineup playing a more defensive game. They've packed the balls in their back line. But finally they concede. The Grassrunners will relieved at the moment. But they will still increase the margin. Top of the table, they will increase the points on the log table. Appeal and protest continue from Emuren players who are still not satisfied with the referee decision, requesting for foul. Goal surely stands in way of victory for the Grassrunners FC side, but we're still not yet on. Emuren may put themselves back in this game for the needed equalizer. Flag is up and offside. Come out to attack now with Rasak. Mano. Lovely skill shown once again from Adelabu. This is Umba Daniel. Adesanya, one touch back to Agbajoye Mark. Mubarak Dayabu. Back to the left side for Emuren Stroll. Opportunity to strike for goal. Saved by goalkeeper this time. Big hand of the goalkeeper to that. Ten minutes to play. Emuren are still not losing hope. They as well giving themselves that courage and confidence that this job is still not done yet. Still looking more with confidence to still play this game with a little time to still play. Mubarak Diabo. No foul on Adelabu, which referee waits play on. Still really looking more encouraging. Filling up the gap. They closing everything right to make sure they prove to be different from others. Everyone really matters in the team of the Grassrunners, including the defender. Everyone can score to be part of the success story. And the Sawyer! It was just a weak one. That didn't give any problem for goalkeeper. Heavily chased by Adelabu, will have to just give it out easily for Emuren to return back to possession. They're still fighting with the hope of getting themselves a point in this game with 7 minutes to still play. Another moment of joy, of a brilliancy once again from goalkeeper Udidwo. There is going to be a substitution from the Emuren FC. This time it's another introduction of a fresh leg. Alagbe Opeyemi is the player being introduced by Emuren FC to possibly fight for a point for Emuren in this game. If they concede one more goal now, it's game over and it's still 3 points for Grassrunners. But as it stands with the margin now, there is still a possibility of seeing Emuren fight back for the equalizer and get a point from this game, which surely will be a deathful result for Grassrunners on the verge of their dream, becoming champion from the Southwest Conference of this NUD Cup 2025-2026 season. It's a poor control from Papi. First touch wasn't best. Papi wins it back. Excellently recovered by the Emuren FC midfielder. Simon this time, it's a foul on Ayagbe Simon. 5 minutes to play to 90 plus what the additional time will be. Grassrunners leads by 2 goals to 1. In the game, Emuren have done everything in their range and possibility to just get a point from this game. But big thanks to Godwin. Strike to up in the 76th minute. In the lack of communication and concentration from the back line of the Emuren. We're appealing for a foul initially on the goalkeeper and the centre back. Daniel, since taking the place of Otugo Chisholm, had really been doing well as well in the middle of the area as the defensive midfielder. To make that dirty job in the middle of the area with ball recovery, Bushy Adesanya up front little. Timmy, one touch of football now. So the pattern they're always known for. One touch of accurate passes. But Daniel decided to shoot from that long range himself as well, but it's not rightly strike. Emuren are preparing to make another substitution. This time it's going to be the introduction of Wari Sonny. Adesanya alongside Adelabo had been the deadly playmaker in this game. Trying to cause that little threat of ball on Emuren, who had not been bad with their approach in this game. They've done excellently well. They should be proud of their scoreline. Ikorodu were walloped. Pukno were tarnished. Vinod suffered heavy defeat. Emuren with a decent scoreline against Grassrunners. Will surely be proud of this scoreline and result at the end of the night if it ends this way. In the last 3-4 matches before now, Grassrunners had scored 4, 5, 6, 7 goals past their opponents. And Emuren should surely be satisfied with what they really witnessed in this game, being able to hold and have a decent and meaningful scoreline, holding the Grassrunners FC to just a 1-goal margin, making the difference between these two sides. For run forward, the foul is given on the left back. This is Ali Hussein. Ali Hussein, the midfielder, did not get it right for himself to release a perfect pass for his own teammates after slight strip. I guess it's not a serious heavy landing. 89-minute play with 60 seconds to play to 90 plus 1. The additional time will be before full time. It's the match week 11 fixture number 3. After 2 matches went down yesterday, it was an opening fixture between Eagle Stars and House of Prayer, where Eagle Stars lost heavily. They were walloped and trashed heavily by House of Prayer by 7 goals to 0. 6 goals thriller between Buckner FC, who was at home yesterday against AMG Sport Academy side, where Buckner lost to AMG by 4 goals to 2. It's the third fixture from his center of the Ramon Star Stadium, where at the moment Grassrunners are leading Emuren by 2 goals to 1 with 90 minutes of football played already. Dayabu Mubarak. Minute played into stoppage time of this game, into the additional time of this game before full time. Good exchange of passes between Adelabu Timileyi and Adesoya. Bayabu Mubarak. The left back taking the place of Shamsuddin Ishak. Was substituted in the second half of this game. He started as captain of the side for the Grassrunners. And Emmanuel Mose will finish this game as the captain for Grassrunners FC. "91 minutes played now. Into the additional time, knowing well about the center referee and the fourth official. Referee wants the free kick to be taken where the foul was committed earlier. A lovely turn of ball once again. Managing to all. The foul is given. Takes it back for restart. Adesanya. Timely intervention of ball this time from Daniel. With the main to attack, Adesanya wants to free himself to release another pass. Walk off one handball, referee waits player, and Emuren are still not losing out because there is still seconds to play before full time. So manage a little time to play to possibly fight for a point. Foul is seen for Emuren's free kick. To capitalize on every moment of this game. Free kick Emuren, 93 minutes of football play. Good morning. Going to be for Emuren Stroll. They still not done yet to possibly dagger to the heart of the Grassrunners FC side to possibly push this game back level. Long warning, support by Adesanya. Double collision from the Grassrunners FC player, but they still survive the setup. Emuren are still not done yet. And this time it's a disappointing cross. And that will be a big relief for the Grassrunners FC side because 94 minutes is played. That's the man who will save the day for the Grassrunners FC side. Godwin Itotomi, 76 minutes. Strike might surely seal this game because it's not still yet over. Adesanya, Razak, Emmanuel, not the best of pass for Adelabu. And Emuren are still with a little hope, fighting to the end in this game. Let's sit back forward. We'll have to restart with goalkeeper Hamid Saeed in goal. by Razak. Quick one back to the main man. But Daniel as well will feel the touch of the ball again. As the referee keeps checking on his watch, 96-minute play. Just a second, the referee wants 96 to clock before putting an end to this game as they keep checking on his watch. Seconds by seconds. Check his watch almost like 20 times now. Godwin, Itotobi is the savior to seal a wrap year 2025 up with a big win. And his 76 minutes strike enough to end year 2025 calendar on the big way on the home ground for the last home game of the NU League Cup 2025-2026 season to continue year 2026. But they will play away from home against House of Prayer. But they've done well to end year 2025 on the home ground, on the home soil, on the home territory against the stubborn Emuren FC side. To full time for the match week 11 fixture is the table topper Grassrunners FC 2. Emuren FC 1. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the conference so far I've been Ebuka Stanley Obasi alongside Kenny Agbejoye. We'll see you in Ilorin next week. Thank you for being there, and bye for now.